According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today.
Sorry.
The artist for the 5 Kasim portraits should be on board. The boat should be arriving soon, so let's head down to the docks.
Yes, that's right. Word has it that Inadzume has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find...
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Huh? Why's that? Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even if he came rushing to Inadzume at the first mention of a festival, not only would...
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
It's Klee! Were you also...
No, Albedo's the one who was... But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been real...
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inadzume...
Ha! Paimon knew it!
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Oh, by the way, do you know where the...
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you...
Great. Let's get going then.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. Strange. It seems that the editor... Well, Mr. Hirayama was supposed to meet with...
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inadzume?
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age, I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm in...
So when do the paintings have...
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time through...
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already run...
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inadzume.
Paimon isn't sure she should feel sympathetic for you.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference.
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over...
Alright, it's worth a try. Klee?
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo.
Festivals always attract so many people.
Why in the world can't I...
This can't be happening. Correct.
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. Hey, do you think...
Well, the editorial director is on his...
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't...
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hiro.
Mr. Hirayama...
Oh, hold on a second, Murat. Excuse me. But you...
Yes, that's...
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about... I do apologize, but please, make yourself comfortable at the international...
Oh, no need. You guys look super...
well...
Excuse me, but...
Huh?
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't... To add to that, despite being aware... After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is...
Well, I'm very sorry. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they
What? The book's...
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of...
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately...
I see. It would be if Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the...
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Jay.
Oh, do you know him?
Shincho would definitely be upset if he discovers his...
Please be mindful of your personal safety at all times.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Love for freedom. Festivals always attract
It's you!
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission, of course.
No, Sarah, Paimon was a... So, tone-deaf bard.
Considering the evidence, it appears...
As I've told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are... Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he...
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the sailing breeze. If it would help shed any...
Oh, Venti!
Ouch! Your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment... You arrived in Inazuma via similar means.
Similar means?
I merely jest. Fear not. For the person who sent me the invitation...
But why weren't you on the same ship?
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma. Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse.
Coming from Venti, this...
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse.
Actually, I did hear some
Oh.
Huh? What?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse...
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding...
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented... First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They have... I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. It goes without saying that Venti...
Yes, I agree. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryou Commission will continue...
Yes, understood.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained...
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me...
Sarah's quite the meticulous one.
Yes, the invitation letter. Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand,
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine, I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at...
In which case, I believe there's only...
huh? You're way ahead of time.
Ah, yes!
This is indeed. However, starting tonight, I would advise you to. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving.
There goes Zara. All right.
Mr. Hiroyama, I'm Calx.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry. These are the materials regarding the fire.
Let's see here. Yes, it's... Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 costs, but at the very least, we know that...
So, is the info you...
To some extent, yes.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive, though Lady Yae did say that there are many... So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your...
That does sound like something...
Thank you, Mr. Hiroyama.
Great. I'll leave it to you then. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyi, the author of A Legend of Sword, whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, you have my gratitude.
Well, seems there's nothing more we... Huh? Venti?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself, I didn't think much of it then. But on second thought...
Let me see.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for... This...
Seriously? It's literally this...
Yes, I concur. The person who left, but... Why leave the paper?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion.
Hey! You just sobered... and let's not forget that Albedo...
No, it's fine.
Wait a minute! What a...
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can... If I use a model as reference for the piece...
In that case... One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. And I shall...
Wow, you really came through, Albedo. You were able to complete the...
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Ina...
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, toned up. Well, Albedo, who will be your next...
The next one will be Aoi no...
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next...
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the...
Do you think the mysterious person...
It certainly is a possibility. Also, for example, the reference materials make mention... It appears that throughout all the stories...
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. So for now, we need... Sure, I'll play you another tune.
The passenger ship from Liyue that we're supposed to meet should be arriving soon. Let's go to the docks. You know that Xingqiu will be on board, right? So we should be careful not to say anything about the stolen novels. You must be visiting from Liyue to Huh? Is it Paimon or...
Yes, in fact we have. I'm Shu from Feiyun Commerce Guild. Aboard, the inventor of Theater Mechanicus previously came to the Feiyun Commerce Guild seeking investment. Although we heard that they'd be demonstrating the game and letting people try Theater Mechanicus at the Irodori Festival.
Oh, speaking of which...
Master, he's,
Whoa.
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we aren't actually guests. We're actually God...
Please, no need to worry. I was a little too... yes. Now that we've arrived, the Kanjo Commission will let... Huh? That's odd. There was a piece of paper underneath my bag.
Ooh, let Paimon... Oh, there's no doubt about it.
The story you found before?
Oh, yeah! In the warehouse, by the... Yeah, that's it! A friend of ours is on Rito to pay... If you can find one of the stories and give...
Wait a moment. So you mean that...
Hey! It's hard coming up with...
There's a chance of meeting Calx... Really? That's wonderful! I knew that Calx would attend the Irodori Festival, but convincing my father to let me come to Inazuma was proving to be quite the high. Just a few days later, word then came that it is a most rare opportunity for both Calx and I to be in Inazuma together.
Don't worry, Xingqiu. Even though Calx has work to do, he's... Also, we heard that Calx did illustrations...
So you've all... To be honest, my works have drawn little interest. Calx is not only a skilled artist, but he also carries out his craft with great... But when I looked at the art, the brushwork did not even look the slightest bit... Oh my! I was beginning to get carried away there. Let us depart. Quickly now.
Luckily, the idea of meeting Albedo managed to...
Traveler, Paimon, how are you?
You must be Calx. It's a great pleasure. Forgive me. It's rude of me to
And you may call me Albedo, then.
No, that would be most...
Why not? Seeing as... Besides, we've already corresponded with each other
It's not just you, Albedo. We haven't seen Ching...
You guys... Oh, by the way, we haven't...
you know, that thing where we have to find peace...
Huh? Oh, I understand the story now.
Splendid. Though, I'm still piecing together the story.
If all of you are free.
Well...
Do you have other plans?
No, not at all. Speaking of dining, Shimura's unagi chasuke...
Shimura's... unfortunate...
That's perfectly fine with me. But I must first unpack my...
Huh? No way!
No, Paimon, I'm not referring to us.
Huh? Xingqiu's...
Paimon, you read the poem, right? Although it may seem confusing to Xingqiu on its own...
Read them together? Suiko lost Aoi no Okina's poem in a drunken Huh? Wait a minute. Could today's story be hinting? No way! That can't...
And that is precisely the point of suspicion. If Xingqiu had only just arrived... Moreover, he didn't raise any questions when I suggested another place because of the wind...
Are you saying that Xingqiu has already been in Inazuma?
Yes, that is indeed my...
But how could Xingqiu be the book thief? His mission is to fight...
Calm down, Paimon. Even though this is the first time I've met Xingqiu in person, I think there must be some deeper motive at play here.
Oh?
It's difficult to say at this point. But given that your restaurant is indoor, I'll be relying on your assistance to get to the... Good. Then let's head to...
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand. I don't see anyone suspicious around. First, we must ascertain whether Xingqiu was already in Inazuma or not, since we're still waiting for him.
The last phase of the Irodori Festival is when they...
That's right! A signed first edition is...
I've seen Genyu's signature before.
He'll be there in person on the day of the release, so we'll get a good...
Wait a minute! Did you just hear that? Not only will Xingqiu be...
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Albedo, what should
If he really is hiding something, then he might...
Oh, come to think of it, Shincho mentioned that he'd like to thank you for finishing the illustration.
Is that so?
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Hello there. What can I get for?
Hi, do you have any special...
Why, of course. I personally recommend our freshly caught sea.
So the weather at sea
It sure has. A few guests from...
Oh, this...
That was delicious. Inadzume cuisine largely consists of fresh seafood, which is certainly to my liking.
That's good. We were worried you might not have an appetite because you didn't sleep well. Now's our chance. Let's talk to Shincho and see if he says anything useful. Maybe we could start by asking him about the journey.
Well, I've never embarked on such a long journey before. Though I was quite excited when we set off, the long days at sea quickly became most monotonous.
Speaking of the journey...
Well, to be honest, I spent most of...
Well, that didn't tell us...
To be honest, there wasn't much to see. Just water all... So, when the peak of Mount Yogo finally appeared in the... However, the ship sailed along at a crawling pace. It took...
Paimon didn't catch anything suspicious. Oh, right! If it took an entire day...
We learned a couple of things from his account, but we still require more evidence.
Speaking of illustrations, Albedo, my novel didn't sell well in Liyue, so I must... Yet you've consistently managed to select the most important scene of the chapter for you.
Thank you. However, light novel illustrations are typically centered around the characters.
Well, that scene was intended to depict the...
No, there was a crack in his alibi. My illustrations were sent for print. Shincho, we have something very...
Oh? Why the solemn looks all of a sudden? Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Mr. Okazaki told us earlier that actually the weather at sea was...
On top of that, the latest installment of A Legend of Sword will only be revealed at the Irodori Festival.
Well...
The jig's up, Shincho. Are you in some kind of danger but can't tell us the truth?
No! I suppose my lack of... I did in fact come to Inazuma early to handle some things. Oh! Well, if this isn't a coincidence...
Huh? Tone deaf, Bob.
I heard that the owner of this establishment has some fun...
Paimon knew you couldn't possibly be...
Says who? In fact, I come as the bearer of good tidings. I just bumped into Kujo Sara a moment ago. She said that the Tenryou Commission has apprehended... Huh? The criminal who stole... A Legend of Sword? Did I say... Oh no. The person they apprehended. Was it by... Apologies, Kujo Sara didn't mention a name. But... Everyone, it's too late to explain.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Let's play!
Welcome to Bonton Saga Detective Agency.
Wait. Oh no.
Oh, so you must be.
Anyway, you mustn't take him away.
No need to worry, Zhenyu. I've just explained everything to Madame Kujo. And Kuro.
Yes. And
oh, phew. Wait a minute.
well, to be precise, we had dispatched 2 additional.